Nammo Phat, good morning. Thank you for joining me for a daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The fourth mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by unmindful speech and the inability to listen to others, I vow to cultivate loving speech and deep listening in order to bring joy and happiness to others and to relieve others of their suffering. Knowing that words can create happiness or suffering, I am determined to speak truthfully, with words that inspire self-confidence, joy, and hope. I will not spread news that I do not know to be certain, and will not criticize or condemn things of which I am not sure. I will refrain from uttering words that can cause division or discord, or that can cause the family or the community to break. I am determined to make all efforts to reconcile and resolve all conflicts, however small. For our Dharma readings, we're now reading the collection of Dhamma talks from Ajahn Chah in his book Bodhinyana. And this is from the first Dhamma talk, Fragments of a Teaching, beginning with How to Purify One's Morality. Morality is restraint and discipline of body and speech. On the formal level, this is divided into classes of precepts for lay people and for monks and nuns. However, to speak in general terms, there is one basic characteristic, that is, intention. When we are mindful or self-recollected, we have right intention. Practicing mindfulness, sati, and self-recollection, sampajanya, will generate good morality. It's only natural that when we put on dirty clothes and our bodies are dirty, that our minds too will feel uncomfortable, depressed. However, if we keep our bodies clean and wear clean, neat clothes, it makes our minds light and cheerful. So too, when morality is not kept, our bodily actions and speech are dirty, and this is a cause for making the mind unhappy, distressed, and heavy. We are separated from right practice, and this prevents us from penetrating into the essence of the Dhamma in our minds. The wholesome bodily actions and speech themselves depend on mind properly trained, since mind orders body and speech. Therefore, we must continue practice by training our minds. The practice of concentration. The training in samadhi, concentration, is practiced to make the mind firm and steady. This brings about peacefulness of mind. Usually our untrained minds are moving and restless, hard to control and manage. Mind follows sense distractions wildly, just like water flowing this way and that, seeking the lowest level. Agriculturalists and engineers, though, know how to control water so that it's greater use to mankind. Men are clever and know how to dam water, make large reservoirs and canals, all of this merely to channel water and make it more usable. In addition, the water stored becomes a source of electrical power and light, further benefits from controlling its flow so that it doesn't run wild and eventually settle into a few low spots, its usefulness wasted. So too, the mind which is dammed and controlled, trained constantly, will be of immeasurable benefit. The Buddha himself taught, the mind that has been controlled brings true happiness, so train your minds well for the highest of benefits. Similarly, the animals we see around us, elephants, horses, cattle, buffalo, etc., must be trained before they can be useful for work. Only after they have been trained is their strength of benefit to us. In the same way, the mind that has been trained will bring many times the blessings of that of an untrained mind. The Buddha and his noble disciples all started out in the same way as us, with untrained minds, but afterwards, look how they became the subjects of reverence for us all, and see how much benefit we can gain through their teaching. Indeed, We see what benefit has come to the entire world from these men who have gone through the training of the mind to reach the freedom beyond. The mind controlled and trained is better equipped to help us in all professions, in all situations. The disciplined mind will keep our lives balanced, make work easier, and develop and nurture reason to govern our actions. In the end, our happiness will increase accordingly as we follow the proper mind training. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you for joining me this morning.